Hey everybody, welcome back to Lone Wolf Picker. I thought I'd show you guys how I make buttons. I've had a couple of people send me messages and then people in person ask me what I use, how do I do this, is it hard? No, it's not hard. It was when I first started out because all cutting out by my hand and then drawing the circles and the scissors. So, but what I've got here is a Jake Scott 1990 Pro Set card. I've got several of these. So what I usually do is I start out by bending the corner, and then if I have a fingernail, I pull it apart. And the reason why I do that is my cutter will go through there that I use, but making the buttons itself, when I pull down on this, if there's too much pressure, I could pop the spring, and I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is separate the card from the backing. Well, I wish they were always this simple, but you know, that's pretty flimsy. And then what I do is I take my cutter and I just kind of have to slide it in there, and I do it backwards because you know you're supposed to press from the front, but I can never see. What I try and do is get it in there enough. And some of these cards with no borders are really nice because you can measure it up pretty good. And the size of this is 2.5-inch cutter, and the button maker is a 2-inch button. So there'll be some play on it. And so I hope you can see that. I've got a little bit showing there, but it should work fine. And then I just press down, pops it out. And then that's how I use the cards to make circles. And then I've got a Carl Mecklenburg here that I cut out earlier. I tried to find some baseball stuff, but I really couldn't. I picked up this poster at Salvation Army this weekend, and you can see I've already started cutting some of these out. And it's pretty cool because I can almost get all of these in here, but there's a few that probably won't. Like the Chargers will be too close. It's just no one's going to want to buy part of a lightning bolt. But you know what I do is should have brought scissors. Didn't bring any scissors. So let me see if I can get the 49ers out of this one. I kind of line it up to where it looks like it's in the middle. And again, same thing. Pop it out. All right. So what we'll do now is, so flip this around. This is where the top goes in. And there's 2 notches here. Now, I've kind of just taught myself this because no one's ever said anything about it. It may be to go top to bottom like this. I like using it like this because it actually, I can use the lines to line up with either the field or, you know, sidelines and stuff, so I can make sure that it is, you know, that it's level. And then these are Mylar circles. And what these do is protect the picture. So I grab one of these, make sure there's no dust on it. And slide it over. Not much pressure. And since I know that the picture was facing this way, to the left, I put the button in so it faces to the right. And then what happens is I pop this up, because now the button's disappeared. Obviously it's up in here, and then I press down a little bit harder this time, and look at that, I screwed up on camera. I screwed up. How about that, guys? So this will I'll make a magnet out of this one. We'll do another one. Glad I brought extras. But this is an example of how not to make the button. So let's try it again. We'll make that into a magnet. I can do that. All right, we'll do this again. My son's holding the video camera, or my camera, so I'm surprised he's not laughing at me right now, because that was kind of funny. So let's see if we can work on Carl here. If the camera's shaking, it's because he's not trying to laugh too hard. All right. Let's see if we got any Broncos fans out there, then we might be able to send one to. All right, let's try this again. It should work. Maybe if I stop talking. Yep, I was talking too much. There we go. So it's all ready to go. So, as you can see, that's a 2-inch button. And I'll turn the 49ers one into a button as well. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys today. And if you like the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I don't always post autograph videos, so this is kind of informative, but it'll let you know basically how I make all my buttons that I do sell. I don't always sell them all. Sometimes I give them away as gifts. So I hope you guys have a good week, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.